Hi everybody, so I just saw the new Rogue One movie and I loved it, so I decided to do some nails inspired by the movie. So if you are interested in seeing how to do them, please keep watching. So for the thumb, I am just going to write the words Rogue One. So I'm using a Sharpie because I find it easier, but you can also use a nail art brush and black nail polish. So the next finger is some X-wings flying over a horizon. So I chose 4 colors to create my gradient background. So I'm doing blue, tan, and 2 shades of orange. I'm just sponging those on over a white. And then once that is dry, I'm going in with a Sharpie and drawing my X-wings. So this nail was inspired by a promotional poster I found on the internet for Rogue One. So I had that image in front of me when I was doing the nail, and that helped a lot. So just take your time, take it nice and slow, and yeah, using this Sharpie gives you a lot more like grip. Once I did my X-wings, I went back in and I added twin suns so it looked like they were flying over Tatooine. So for the next one, I painted an X-wing over space. So I used dark gray to do the outline of the X-wing itself. So I've just done like an oblong rectangle for the body, and then I've put 4 little circles on the side for the engines where the wings connect. And then I sort of did like very narrow triangles for the wings themselves. And then I added like one more long thin line off the ends of the wings for their torpedoes or guns or whatever you call them. And then I went ahead and filled in the entire body with the dark gray polish. And just to make it stand out a little more, I went back in with red and light gray and added some highlights and details to the X-wing. And then I went in with a bright green and just added some little streaks coming out of the guns, making it look like the X-wing was shooting. For the next nail, I did the red symbol of the rebellion. So I started with the little cross shape in the middle. I found it easiest to do that. And then I went on the sides and did the dots. I put dots where I wanted the wings on the side to end, and then I connected it from the bottom. So I found that was the easiest way to do it. The other thing that I would say is make sure you do not overload your brush. You barely need any nail polish on it to show up against the white background, so little goes a long way. For the pinky, I wrote one of the phrases from the trailer, "I rebel," so I just used a Sharpie. Again, easier to write letters than using a nail art brush. And for the thumb, on the other hand, I wrote the phrase "standing by," again with a Sharpie. So I kind of went with a light side, dark side theme to my nails. So one hand had all the good guys and the other hand had the Empire. So for my pointer finger on my right hand, I did a TIE fighter in the same kind of style that I did the X-wing on the other hand. So black background, dark gray outline, and then I filled it in with the dark gray polish. And then I went back in with a lighter gray to just add some details to it. Next nail is the Star Destroyer. So black background, sponged a little bit of light gray on there to make it look like clouds. And then I went in with the same dark gray polish as before and painted the outline of a Star Destroyer. And then I filled it in. So it's sort of like a triangular base, like a little antenna on top. Again, I used an image off the internet to look at when I was filming this. Or painting this, I should say. And then I found that the dark gray didn't stand out enough against the background, so I went back in with a light gray and redid the outline. And then which my hand is blocking, so you can't even see it, sorry. And then I went in with the same light gray, added some like windows and little details on the ship, and then I went in with the Sharpie to add more details. I basically just did little random dots. And then, because I did the rebel symbol on my other hand, I did the imperial symbol on this one. So I started in the middle and drew the circle, and then I drew the little gears coming off of it. And then once I'd done that, I did the bigger circle on the outside of it. Again, using the Sharpie because I just find it easier. And finally, what is the Empire without a Death Star? So, using dark gray, I did a half circle in the corner of my nail, and then I did another little circle for where the gun is, and then I filled the entire thing in with the dark gray. And then once that was dry, I went back in with a light gray polish and added some details. And just to make the whole thing look a little bit more space-y, I went in with a toothpick and some silver glitter polish to add stars on any of the nails with black background. So that was the X-Wing, the Star Destroyer, Death Star, and TIE Fighter. And then that's it. Finish up with a top coat and you are done. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm not a professional by any means, obviously, so don't be too hard on me. But I really, really enjoyed the movie. It was amazing. So if you haven't seen it yet, I would definitely recommend checking it out. And if you're planning on going to see it, maybe do these nails before you go and you can take them to the theater. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I hope you all have a great week. God bless. Bye.